Oh la la. Well, yeah, people are beginning to wake up slowly. But hey, it is up to you, right? Like I usually say, you need to be able to read the markets. If you don't know how to read them and you want to jump into things that you don't understand, you end up doing what everybody else is doing. You know that, right? Yeah. Anyways, guys, please, before we do anything else, don't forget to drop a subscription. Okay, I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to drop a like and a nice comment. If you don't have anything nice to say, yeah, just drop me an emoji. That will help to trigger the YouTube computers or whatever they call those things. Okay, but anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Yeah. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, yeah. We about to look at market performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we look at prices in details. And right after that, for those of you who are busy scalping the market, the question is, as always, are we buying Lambos yet? But excuse me. Set this down right here. Guys, the AI race has begun. Well, it began quite a couple months ago, but just like everything else, people jump in without even how do I say this? Without even asking themselves, what am I getting myself into? Okay? Without even thinking about it twice. Because human nature, again, until you learn how to control yourself, you will keep falling into that same trap of chasing green candles. You'll still do that. There's AI projects out there, yeah, a lot of them. But when you really look into them, I don't know. I have my own criteria. You might have yours, and however you want to put it. Okay. First of all, try to look at stuff in real life. Try to look at stuff in real life. Okay, and also try to look at the information that those guys are feeding out. You try to look at it and you go, is it really possible to achieve whatever these guys are talking about? That's the first thing you have to look at. You start looking at distribution, because I know a lot of you claim to know how to do research, okay, on an asset. I don't think you do. I don't. Seriously, I don't think you do. So people are sitting out there being bullish on this project, being overzealous on these projects, and being extra. I don't know. And I still sit there, I look at it, and based on past experience, they have the same characteristics. It's like there are projects out there, you look at them and you start to scratch yourself, like your head, like, what in the world are these people really looking at? It's like it doesn't make any sense at all. Okay? But hey, you're you and me, you do you, I'll do me, and God bless America. But one thing about this channel is that I cannot see something that I something wrong somewhere and keep quiet about it. I cannot do that. As a matter of fact, that's why everything I do on this channel is aimed at making me money. If you want to copy, that's up to you. Just like I said the other day, I told you guys I was working on my my own website. My own website, which is gonna be, you're gonna see all my trades right there. You're gonna see news about Casper. There's a bunch of stuff that's gonna be on that website. Very useful stuff. There's gonna be the free side, but there's gonna be the other side that you have to pay to be able to get in those things. But well, that's what I'm talking about. The whole point is that on this channel, the whole point I'm trying to make is that on this channel, we are not in the business of losing money. We are not. We are in the business of making money. Now, you start looking at things like, now that we're talking about AI, okay? We start looking at, first of all, coins that are just, the hype is there, okay? And you start looking at things again that even with the hype, there's big questions mark. Okay, let's leave the AI on the side. For example, you guys remember ZBCN, right? When ZBCN came in and it was pumping up there and doing the thing, and a lot of people were asking me to cover it, right? And I told you guys, according to my own points, ZBCN is a coin that I will never touch, even with a 10-foot stick. I will never touch that thing, because there were so many red flags I could not. Well, you can risk your money if you want to, not me. I'm not going to do that, because again, they're talking about, oh, they are just payroll. What payroll? Show me what company is paying. What company? As a matter of fact, I'll show you that video is there. You can go back and look at it. So when you want to use the same criteria, you start to understand that, yeah, most of these coins that they are promising you, they are going to take you to the moon and to the nebula and or the Milky Way and stuff like that. Ask yourself first, is it possible? No, it's not. Okay, so well, where are we going with this? Yesterday I had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine talking about Tau, BitTensor Tau, right? And yeah, you know what? Let's look at Tau right quick. Excuse me for a second. Where's my Internet Explorer? Okay, not now. I'm interested on that. Okay, let's look at BitTensor Tau. What is Tau at? Tau. There. Oh, let's see. Open Tau right quick. Okay. As you can see, BitTensor Tau is sitting at $329, right? And this is the all-time chart that you see. Okay. Everybody and their grandmama kept telling me about it, okay? But I look at it, and for me, what do you see? First of all, I look at the chart, zoom out first. First time, second time, third time, and now, you see, did you see a pattern? Did you see a pattern right there, right? This is that. Each time, the top is lower than the previous time. That's the first time. That's the first thing I see. Each time, the top is lower than the previous time. And my friends, that is, when I look at it, I go like, okay, from 2024, you know, okay, the next up, 2025, and you go it, and did that. So, okay, that's number one. Number two, again, I usually go to look at the entire supply, right? Out of 120, what is that? Max supply, 21 million, okay? Out of 21 million, circulating supply is only 9 million. 9 million. Let that sink in first. Circulation supply is only 9 million. Okay, it's not me saying it. You can see right there. 9. See? Circulating supply, 9 million, right? Max supply, 21 million. So over 50% is still held somewhere. And don't forget, Tau has VCs. They have an unlocked schedule, probably. That's how VCs usually work, right? So you have to start thinking about that kind of stuff. And yeah, everybody's telling you the same thing. Everybody tells you this and that. And I said myself, nope, that ain't me. I'm not saying that Tau is a bad coin, but I'm saying based off what I see, I am not putting my money in it. You can do the same if you want, okay? Because Tao is in, you start also look at the competition, and one of the biggest competition of Tao is render, okay? If you look at render, let's see, render, okay, that's one of the biggest competition for Tao. And again, this is why I'm staying away from Tao. See, read the announcement right there. Rebranded to something else, and now this is how it usually happen, right? Did you see the similarities? This one at least try to go above, and then two. You see the similarities, right? That's again, if you go about a little bit lower, what do you see? Circulating supply 518 18 million. Total supply was, max supply was 644 million. I do remember when they only had half of it out, and then the unlock began. And when the unlock began, what do you think happened to the price? Way down we go. Oh, and then before you know it, a lot of shit started flying everywhere. The rebranding began. The moving to this chain to other chain, and this and that, blah blah blah, started happening. So that is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I am not saying that it's a bad coin, okay? All I'm saying is that the similarities are too many. There are too many. But again, if you look at it on the technical side, Tau cannot scale. It can't. Therefore, if you're talking about AI, everybody being on Tau, let's just say it becomes the number one AI to go. Tau cannot accommodate everybody. I mean, it can't scale. It cannot. It cannot scale. And on top of that, Tau, I don't even know. I don't think it's a layer one or something like that. Because Tau, when you look at Tau, I look at it and I look at cubic. That's what I usually see. The beginning stages, you remember when Tau was like what, $20 or something like that? That's what you can compare right now with cubic. The hype is there. Everybody and their grandmama keeps calling Tau here, Tau that, blah, blah, blah. They keep doing that. But time is going to come when, my friends, people gonna start looking at proof of work, not proof of existence, not proof of my grandma, no, none of that stuff like Tao is doing. No, the real thing. And for me, if you ask for my little opinion, I will say, if Tao moves on Casper, if uses Casper as a consensus or as a rails, I think that will make Tao better, because then they will have that scalability of Casper, but you have to pay rent. That's how it is, okay? But I don't know how they feel about that. So at the bottom of it all is to tell you, everything has its beginning and its end. You remember, we started with the Inus, Shiba Inu, Rocky Inu, my grandma Inu, and all that. Oh, that was the best thing that ever happened. Nobody ever did the research on it, right? Until the Inu started crashing. Nobody, you barely hear anybody talking about Shiba Inu anymore, right? After that, we got into the meme coin, the frogs, right? You have the Doge coins, the dogs. You have everything came in, but it never stand the test of time, because guess what? They were all hype. Same thing is happening right now with the AI race. The AI race is what's going on now. Render here for GPUs, Tau there for, I don't know what AI they're constructing, but they're saying they're doing something with AI. You have our good high risk, high reward cubics right there, where they're going to make an ecosystem with AI and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But again, the question is still the same. Can they actually achieve it? Casper on the other side, that's why I keep saying Casper is the real Bitcoin. Casper on the other side, energy is not wasted. The other day, Jonathan made an interview. I don't know if how many of you watched it. And Jonathan was saying, both Bitcoin and all this proof of work, they are wasting energy. Because first of all, they have a lot of orphan blocks. That's number one. That is empty blocks that keep flying left and right. That's a waste of energy. But he was saying something that made me so bullish again. I am already mega bullish on Casper. But when he says that they are also working on the point of that you as a Casper miner, you have the choice, okay, to either split your mining resources to either support AI on Casper or mine just Casper alone. You see? And this again, when you start thinking about it, it starts to make more sense than before. When I told you the transaction volume on Casper is going to be in billions, 100, 2, 3, 400 billion, because if we're including minor, okay, micro transactions volumes on Casper, and now you're including AI operating on Casper's rails, this is going to be insane. When I say insane, I say crazily insane. Now, well, VPROX are coming. We're just like, what, a month away, right? People still looking at Tau. People still looking at this and this and that. The real money is right in front of you. That's where the real money is. When everybody and their grandmama was busy crying about the price, I was doing what I do always. I was buying. And it's not just me just talking. I put my mouth where my money is. See, you can even check it out. Those of you who follow me on X, you can check it out yourself. This is me, like, let's see. Let's see. With you on this journey. Let's do it. All right, player. That's great. That's great. But hey, look at that. Well, if you look at my profile, and you will see right there, I was buying. There is not, and this was 11 hours ago. This thing I bought 2 weeks was rubbing on the 27th or the 20 something. I was buying my Casper because again, I do have conviction. I do know exactly what I want, right? Excuse me. Yeah, I had to mute it out. That way I don't get penalized by YouTube. But as you guys can see, I added another 29,000 Caspers to my Casper account. That's what I do every 2 weeks. There is no two ways about it. I don't wait. I don't ask anybody for anything else. All I do is because, hey, the journey is not as easy as you think, okay? It's a journey that only those that endure, only those that have the patience, only those that know exactly what they want are going to get. Things will come and go, okay? How many things have come? Like I said, the e-news, the frog coins, the dog coins, the you call it the virtuals, all of them has come and go. But real coins have stayed. You had the grandpa Bitcoin have stayed. You have the dying one, Ethereum, has stayed for how many cycles now? But when you look at that and then you start to see that Casper is the combination of both, because hey, it is the real Bitcoin. How long you think Casper is going to stay? And you hear people making that mistake out there trying to compare Casper with Tau. And I just like laugh about it. I seriously laugh. I laugh about it because again, time is going to come when we're going to sit here and people will be talking about it just like they are talking about the e-news now. Right? People are going to be talking just like they're talking about the frog or the dog coins now. You remember when Doge was everywhere? Oh, Elon Musk is doing this. Elon Musk that. Elon Musk the other one. By the way, that reminds me the same thing with Bitcoin when it comes to Michael Saylor. Oh, Michael Saylor here, this the other one there, the other blah, blah, blah there. But again, you look on chain, those transactions are not reflecting. People are just, again, people are just addicted to jumping bridges. You overvalue something that is not even worth what you think, what they're telling you it is. Yeah, you might like Tau. But again, and like I said every time, I want to wait when the VPROX comes out. If Tau moves to Casper, then yes, maybe. But if there is another similar project on Casper using VPROX, Tau is done for. It's that simple. It's done for. But well, it's going to be something that it will catch a lot of people off guard because most people are still busy trying to chase those green candles, but not me. I don't know what you're doing, and hey, all I can do is wish you good luck because I've been here almost every day reminding you King Casper, Quant, Jasmine, and Cash. Now, if you want to follow, great. If you don't want to follow, that's you. But anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And let's see our good friend Crypto Bubbles right there. See, the same thing. Nothing changes. They give you a little bit of the sugar, you taste it, and they take it away. That's what it is still. Nothing changes, okay? But anyways, now let's start first with King Kaspa, KAS. And what do we have here? For the past hour, 1% up, 0.4%. Oh, what is this? 6.4% down on the day, 7.9% down on the week, 9.6% up on the month, 47.7% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $899.65 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $27.11 million. Okay, but again, you have to understand this. Okay, everybody and their grandmama looking at these bubbles right now. Hey, oh yeah, it's about to pump. Oh yeah, we're about to do this, we're about to do that. Don't forget, there is big reports coming this week. Okay, manufacturers numbers are going to come out. Uncle Sam is going to come out and tell you how economy is doing and blah blah blah. And I told you guys yesterday, last time those numbers were good because again, everybody and their grandmama was busy front running Uncle Trump issues, Margex, tariffs, tariffs, whatever he was putting. Like again, if I knew tariffs, if for example, if I have a company that depends on things from China, if I knew that tariffs were going to hit on the 21st, guess what? I will fill up my warehouse on the 19th. That's what happened, and that pushed the kind of the numbers to go higher. But now we're about to see this week when the numbers come out, they are going to include that, hey, the tariffs are now in effect. Second, stones are being thrown at Iran. Iran is throwing back and things like that is going to happen. So yeah, you're about to see those numbers look bad. And if those numbers look bad, I'm so sorry, but another yay. Anyways, now let's go back. Let's go back and continue right quick. Second, of course, we're gonna look at our good friend Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. And what do we have here? 0.6% up in the last hour, 0.1% down on the day, 1.8% up on the week, 9.4% up on the month, and 3.2% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.02 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $10.60 million. Okay, the next one is going to be our good friend Cubic, high risk, high reward. As you can see, 0.1% up in the last hour, 4.9% down on the day, 7.2% up on the week, 119% up on the month, and 9.5% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $135.50 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.51 million. Okay, you see, the market cap is easily manipulated, it's still very low. Okay, now we go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, and then we have here 0.8% up on the last hour, 0.3% up on the day, 0.7% down on the week, 5.5% down on the month, and 50.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $263.75 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $14.80 million. Again, I still think Jasmine will go back down to that $150 million market cap. Well, time will tell. Let's watch and see. Now, last but not the least, Bitcoin, Jonathan Spett Turtle, and the orange guy. 0.6% up on the last hour, 0.6% up on the day, 1.5% down on the week, 1.9% up on the month, and 18.5% down on the year. Sitting at a market cap of $1.34 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.72 billion. Yep. We still have a long way to go. A very long way. But anyways, now let's go check out prices in details. I like to check just two of them as always. First of all, it's going to be King Casper, and then we'll look at Quant. But anyways, when you look at here, you start to see one, the markets are close. So anything you see right now, I don't think is the real deal. But regardless, you can see Dixie going down, Bitcoin going up. That's what we want to see, an inverse correlation, right? But yet until stock markets open in a couple of hours, we are not going to be able to see the real pricing. But anyways, now when you look at it, say here, that's his King Casper on the last hour, and exactly like I was telling you guys yesterday, right? Nothing changed. See, it's still the same. So for me, I keep telling it, and it's like everybody and their grandmama just want to lose money. I told you, Casper looks like we hunting for that 2.5 to 2 cents, and there the definite move upwards will begin. That's what I think. Okay, I don't know about you, but regardless, you can see right now, ribbon is still red, still going down. Just like when we go upwards, we usually form bull flags, right? Right now we are forming a bear flag. That's what we're forming. This usually be a continuation down. But well, let's watch and see, right? Yeah, when you look at MACD, yeah, very weak. I don't see it, very weak. And then you look at moving average, pointing downwards. So yeah, there is nothing there. I don't see anything. If you look at the 4-hourly, let's see the same thing. Okay, this same thing. There's nothing changing. Moving ribbon pointing downwards, price breaking below the moving average. You see the MACD bearish. I mean, there is still nothing. So just give it. I told you guys, April, May, just wait. If you don't have the patience, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, now even if you look at it on the daily, what do you have? The same thing. You remember yesterday I was telling you the ribbon looks weak. It is not going to help, and even to make things worse, we have a sell signal right there, ribbon going down. You do have moving average going down, and still I'm telling you, it's not time, because Casper is on a falling wedge. Okay, we are past the 50% of the falling wedge. We passed that already. But again, see, I told you the weekly candle was going to close lower than the previous week. Therefore, this thing is coming back down to retest this support and then bounce. This time when we come here, it's going to be the next. We're going to go out, retest our support, and then it's going to run. It's not time yet. Therefore, hey, anything under 10 cents is nothing but noise. Above that, you do have 15 cents, and then you do have 18 cents before you start going to all-time high, and before you know it, price discovery. So sit tight. Now, one last one we look at again is going to be our good friend Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. See, again, we are on the same thing. There is not, guys, don't fall for it. It's not time yet. It's not time. But well, if you're scalping the market, congratulations, because hey, you have been following these buy signals and these sell signals and all that stuff. But if not, you wouldn't have been doing it, right? So yeah, a lot of people are addicted to losing money. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, nothing changed. The same thing is still there. Like I told you guys yesterday, ribbon was going to turn red, and it did. It turned red. We're below the moving average, and MACD looks bearish. Everything looks bearish, so do not fall for it. This week we are coming right now is going to be very bad. A very ugly one is coming. Okay, anyways, if you look at it on the daily, the same thing. It's nothing changed. You see, sell signal right there. Ribbon is green, but it's curving down. Price formed a double top, sorry. So yeah, it's a double top. And as you can see, it's already playing out. So we already Well, we already broke that major resistance, so that is something else you got to pay attention to. But still, like I said, Bitcoin going all the way down to 50K or even to 42 or 37,000, that would drag that would drag everything down to the abyss with it. So there is no two ways about it. Therefore, for me, all I'm doing is just accumulating on spot. That's what I'm doing. See, the weekly candle just opened and it opened red. You see, just like I told you. You remember this here, this very same move here is exactly the same move that you was looking at right here. So yeah, let's watch and see what happens. For me, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Okay, above that you have 151, then 174, and before you know it, 230. Okay, and then all-time highs. It's just a matter of time. Just keep your time, just hold, accumulate. In bear markets, unless you are a daredevil, all the rest of the bear markets I did. This is the only bear market that I never opened out my legendary short position. But hey, it is up to you, right? But anyway, so you look at it, it's not going to play out like most people are telling you. It's not going to do that. But well, who am I to tell you what to do, right? I am not your financial advisor. You are more than free to do whatever you want, right, with your money. Anyways, now since it's the weekend, okay, and my son's Acorns is not working today until the weekdays, we're not going to be able to see no changes there. But hey, like I usually say, I don't condone leverage trading. But if you still want to do it, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. Okay, you can follow any of those links, meet the deposit requirements, and they will give you free money. Once you get the free money, my friend, take $20 out and practice. Because if you don't practice, you will join the other group out there. Yeah. And I'll do nothing but laugh about it. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Since I have no positions open and today is the weekend, there is no, checking on my son's Acorn account. So we'll do that tomorrow. Okay. It's a working day. There's nothing more to say today, but hey, thanks so much for being part of my millionaire journey. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, also don't forget to just drop a nice comment. It doesn't hurt, right? Click that thumbs up button, and also again, just don't forget to share so that other millionaire minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, my friend, please take very good care of yourselves. Okay, bye.